This could be your child. Only 1 in 5 incidents are ever reported as far as bullying goes. And you know, bullying is the leading cause of death among youngsters, both teenagers and adolescents. Why am I telling you these startling statistics and facts? Because I'm here to at least attempt to put an end to it. See, children don't commit suicide or hurt themselves from being bullied. No, they commit suicide or hurt themselves because they feel like they don't have an option. They don't have a way to deal with it. They don't know how to deal with it, and they don't have a solution. So we rely on the school system, we rely on the law, we rely on parents, we rely on bystanders, right? We tell other children, if you see something, say something, which is, they don't work because children are still hurting themselves at an alarming rate. Why should you listen to me, huh? I am a survivor of bullying. Not only am I a survivor of bullying, I thrived from it, okay? I became extremely successful from it. Why? Because I learned how to cope with it. I learned how to cope with it through martial arts. Now, this is not a martial art video by any means, but this is about a solution that I have, or that I've come about with over 30 years of studying this stuff and experiencing it. Parents sometimes are the last to even know what's going on because most children don't want to come home and tell their parents that they're being bullied. And if you don't know the signs of bullying, like if you don't know to look for, well, why is my child always want to call in sick from school? Or why is my child take so long to come home from school? Why is he or she taking a different route home? Or why is my children's belongings always missing? These are things and signs that you have to look for. And let's face the facts. As parents, we're busy. We're making a living. We're taking care of multiple children sometimes. We're feeding our children. We're doing everything possible. And these things just slip by sometimes. And sometimes it's too late. You could read some horrifying stories of parents who had no clue that their child was being bullied, had no clue that their child would even think about taking their own life. I don't want to make this a video about all of the bad stuff. I want to make this video about how can we help you. I came up with a program called Bully Crush. Bully Crush is the yin and yang approach to bullying. What do I mean by that? See, I'm a martial arts instructor by trade, and I got into martial arts because I was bullied, but that was not the only reason that the bullying stopped, okay? And that is not the only way to solve the bullying problem, because sometimes that doesn't even work. First of all, let's define bullying. Bullying is an imbalance of power, right? Somebody is stronger than another person, so they're using that strength against them, whether it's just physical strength, or whether it's just their alpha personality, whether it's that. So if that person is that more dominating than your child, then just teaching your child how to punch and kick and do all these wonderful things is not going to work if we don't work the mind. So the key to teaching your child how to deal with bullying is not just the physical aspect, it's the mental aspect. We have to build up something called resilience. Okay, resilience is like a branch in the wind that keeps bending and bending and keeps coming back. It doesn't crack or break. So we need to teach your child how to be mentally strong, mentally tough, and yes, also physically strong as well, because there are times when you cannot just talk your way out of bullying. So I needed to come up with an approach that has physical, mental, and also verbal. Okay, communication is key sometimes. Here's the number one thing that happens. We put our child in a classroom of 20 kids or 30 children, depending upon the size of the class. And we, as society, expect everybody to be nice to your child. No one's supposed to say anything mean to your child. Nobody's supposed to hurt your child. Your child is supposed to go into that environment carefree. When you go into the workplace and you're working with 25, 30 people, do you think everybody likes you? Do you think everybody's your friend? They're not, okay? That's just human nature, okay? We don't have to like people. We're not entitled to like people, okay? That's just not how it works. So we have to change the viewpoints of your child, that your child's gonna come in contact with people that just are mean to them, that people are just not nice, people that are jealous or envious. And how do we teach them? We teach them this by building up their self-confidence and teaching them resilience. Teaching them that just because somebody says something to you doesn't mean it's true. And the power that we give those words, well, that's on you, right? That's on you. Somebody tells you you're stupid. Are you really stupid? I don't think so. And what made them the judge to call you stupid? You see how, but as adults, we could kind of rationalize this. As children, not so easy, okay? Not so easy. Somebody you think is your friend says something negative towards you, you feel like your whole world is gone, right? So we have to train our children to handle these things and not to go and say, and tell the teacher and tell the principal and tell the police officer to solve our problem, because you know what? As much as I'm sure all of those people would love to solve the problem, 9 out of 10 times, that doesn't even work. Matter of fact, that infuriates the person who we're labeling the bully. I just wanted to give you guys an idea that, listen, we have an option. I've finally come up with, I feel, a solution. And I feel like my objective right now is to reach as many people as I can. I do not want to open up a newspaper, scroll on Facebook, turn on the TV and hear of any more children hurting themselves over something so attainable as to train and teach our children how to cope with it, okay? So my goal is to eliminate any children hurting themselves over bullying. That's a tough thing, and it's probably close to impossible. But you know what? I like close to impossible. And if you really want more information, please like my Facebook page. And if anybody's going through this or suffering from this right now, feel free to reach out to us. I'm here for you, and let's try to tackle this horrible epidemic together. Thank you.